What is happening, Tug Peeps? Man, Top coming at you today with our team builder for Week 8 of the WBE. And we are coming off that hot and fresh victory against Aaron Cybertron Zhang and his Melbourne Rotoms. And today, we are coming up against someone who we have known for a very long time, who has been waiting to break on into the main scene, and that is the Uzi Gunner and the Bullet Punch Club. Now, the Bullet Punch Club is something we're actually a member of, so like I said, Uzi's been a big friend, has been a friend since all the way back in the early GBA days. So Uzi knows how we play, and he's seen us progress all the way from the beginning. So we have to mix and match some sets this week to try and break his expectation of what we're going to bring. And you guys are going to get to see that today. So the stuff Uzi has to bring against us are Tapu Fini, Amoonguss, Arcanine, Kyurem, Mineshaw, Yuxi, Licky Licky, Rhyperior, Rotom Frost, and Mega Aerodactyl. Now, a lot of big fat things on this team, and if Uzi has learned anything watching me, it's that Omantop usually has trouble breaking through ridiculously bulky teams. So we're going to have some unconventional offense this week, and we're going to start with a fairly standard wall, which is Musharna. And Musharna is going first because it is pretty much the most basic set that we have this week. Max HP, max defense. The last going into the special attack there. Sorry, get messages on my phone. But Calm Mind, Psyshock, Shadow Ball, and Moonlight. This does really good coverage against his team. So that is why we got what we got on Requiem. Next, we're bringing back last week's MVP, Trophy Wife, the Miss Magus. This week we're running a Salakberry subset. A lot of the things I think he's going to try and bring in to instantly check this Miss Magus can't hit us hard enough to kill us after one substitute. And we'd be able to get up a Nasty Plot. So if we can get to +1 speed, the speed we have invested this week is just enough for us to always outpace I believe it's Kyurem, which is at 95 speed. Yep, that's what we went for. So that is a speed tier we're aiming for. It's Kyurem and also Arcanine. So we outspeed that, and at +1 we way outspeed Mega Aerodactyl. So that is bueno. But that's the speed tier we reached. That's why we had to be timid as opposed to modest. Max special attack, a little bit sprinkled into HP, a little bit the remaining 8 into defense. But sub Nasty Plot, Shadow Ball, Hidden Power Fighting. That does at least neutral damage across his team, which is amazing. Again, I really expect Miss Magus to put in some work, really wear down some walls, especially if we get a Nasty Plot up. Nothing wants to come in and just get a Nasty Plot Shadow Ball other than Licky Licky. That is his only, I think that's even his only resist on the whole team, because he doesn't have a dark type. And what else was this? I don't think Steel resist. He didn't even have a Steel type, which is bizarre. But I mean, he did inherit this team, so I can't blame him for some of the glaring holes as far as type coverage goes. But that is the set we got this week. Next, we're bringing Honesty is the Best Policy, Weakness Policy, Adamant Tyranitar. Bringing Sandstream this week. I thought about maybe bringing Unnerve, just because some of the things he could be running with berries would be able to survive a non-boosted Edgequake from this. So that was a thought. Possibly Yuxi could survive an unboosted Crunch if he's physically defensive. So that was just a few thoughts I had in my head, but then in the long run, I thought the Sandstream, wearing them down for the extra damage and or negating leftovers would just be bueno. But Rock Polish, Stone Edge, Earthquake, Crunch does fantastic work against this team. I mean, everything that doesn't just get one hit KO'd by Stone Edge gets handled by Earthquake or Crunch. It's just awesome. And I really hope this gets some work put in. We have the exact amount of EVs and speed that after one Rock Polish, we outspeed Mega Aerodactyl. So if he doesn't have anything Scarf to go faster than Mega Aerodactyl, I think we outspeed it by like 2 points at +2 speed. So if he has something just... I mean, we would match the speed if he was speed creeping something that is 1 speed point faster than Mega Aerodactyl. But really hoping this gets some work this week because I love Tyranitar. It's Tup's fave. And like I said, honesty is the best policy this week. Next, we got our... I'm going to throw huge air quotes here. Suicide Lead. Billy Idol, the Roserade, Focus Sash, Poison Point, and I know that's a weird ability to have, but we don't have anything that benefits from Technician, and like I said, this is a Suicide Lead, so I really don't plan on needing Natural Cure to switch in and out of things. But if I could get a cheeky Poison on something that just wants to come in, scout, and U-turn out, like maybe a Yuxi, or turn 1 Mind Shout, that would be awesome. Or if he leads Mind Shout and fakes out. Again, just would be good. So we have Sludge Bomb, wow. Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm, Spikes, and Toxic Spikes. And depending on the team we see, something that we struggled with team building is Amoonguss. So if he brings it, we'll be setting up the Spikes. If he doesn't bring it, it'll be Toxic Spikes all day. Now what you thinking? He has Tapu Fini, which doesn't allow you to toxic things, or poison things, up on switching. Well, that's only while the Misty Terrain is up. Once that goes down, anything that switches in, and if I'm not mistaken, you correct me if I'm wrong in the game mechanics, it takes the Toxic Spike before the Misty Terrain activates. I could be wrong about that, but I am fairly certain that entry hazards tick before the Misty Terrain does. So that's what we got for that. I mean, Sludge Bombed, again, another move that just does ridiculous damage across his team. If I'm not mistaken, he only has 2 resists in Rhyperior and Mega Aerodactyl, and both of those take neutral, if not super effective damage against Leaf Storm. So that is just awesome. Next, bringing back the Choice Specs Legend. A little bit different this week, though. Dad Bod rocking in with the Waterium Z. Don't you think? Waterium Z? Oh yeah, we're bringing the rain. So this is a dual weather team. Bringing back shades of early Wi-Fi competitive. And we're going to set up some Toxic Rain. We have the Toxic Spikes. We have the Sandstorm, and we have the Rain. This is the new Toxic Rain. If you don't remember it, look it up. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. But, pardon me. Dad Bod coming in this week. Levitate ability because you know that's what it's got. Rain Dance for Waterium Z gives us +1. And again, we are at enough speed that we outpace Aerodactyl at +1, which is everything on his team. And I think we kept enough speed that we would always outspeed... What's the next fastest thing to us on his team? I don't know what it was. Maybe it was to outspeed Mega Aerodactyl speed. I don't know. Probably at +1, that's what that is. Just enough speed to outspeed Mega Aerodactyl because we're not worried about Rotom Frost because I don't see that coming based off the team we have. So, near max speed, max special attack, Rain Dance, Thunder, Hydro Pump, Hidden Power Fighting. This may be a last minute change. The Hidden Power Fighting really had trouble with the last move. And depending on how much I think Amoonguss is or isn't going to come, I really think he's going to have to bring a lot of his other walls to play against Zardax. Which, spoiler, we're not bringing. But he has to prep for heavily because at +1 it can really make a mess of his team. So that's what we got going on. Like I said, that hidden power fighting may become hidden power fire, or something that gives us the ability to hit Amoonguss for not resisted damage, because everything we have on this is resisted. But Thunder Hydro Pump, hidden power fighting, along with the Rain Dance. The Hydro Pump also gives us the ability, if we're in a pinch, to use the Watiri MZ and guarantee a huge water hit against his team. Again, if he doesn't have Amoonguss, that could be big, because we don't think he'll be switching in Tapu Fini against a Rotom Wash. And the other thing that could come in that situation, generally Kyurem to absorb the water hit. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're theory moning too much. And last but not least, we are bringing Chris Masters, the Master Lock. Klefki with leftovers, Prankster ability, Psychic Flash Cannon, Calm Mind, and Magnet Rise. This set is mainly meant to come in. This can set up most of the time in front of Mega Aerodactyl, unless he's carrying like a super Fire Fang, which very likely could be. This sets up pretty much in Rhyperior's face. Yuxi doesn't do much to this. Licky Licky doesn't do much to this. I mean, Magnet Rise gives us good utility. It would be unfortunate if he had like a Leech Seed Spore Amoonguss. But like I said, I really don't think he's going to bring Amoonguss this week, just because of some of the threats on our team just turn it to doo-doo butter. So this week, this is another defensive wall. So, like I said, Magnet Rise, I'm guessing the coverage, if he has Kyurem, will have nothing to touch this Klefki. So Klefki can come in as long as we get a safe switch in pretty much for free. Set up a Magnet Rise, because the only thing that he would have for us is either... Does Kyurem get Earthquake? I think he gets Earthquake if he's running a physical variant. Because Kyurem has 130 attack in both attack and special attack. So, I mean, the physical set is nothing to laugh about. But if it has Earthquake, we get around that with Magnet Rise and or the Earth Power. My guess this week is he'll probably be bringing a special variant, but I don't know. Uzi likes to run sub on Kyurem, so that's something we have to be mindful of. And Kyurem is just a bulky boy. So, again, just something we need to be mindful of. This deals with bulky Kyurem fairly well, because we can set up in its face, get the Calm Minds up, as long as we don't get bopped too hard before that. We set up the Magnet Rise, get away from its Earth Power, and then it really can't do much to us. But that's the team we got this week, guys. We've been rambling for way too long. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think this unorthodox team, which is far beyond a lot of what we've run this year, or this season, is going to be enough to catch Uzi off guard, who has been doing pretty good since he come into the league? But anyways, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Don't forget, on tomorrow's video, if you want to be the Bucktooth Bucko of the episode, to say in the comment section on tomorrow's video, the actual battle, because that's where I will look, why you're a Bucktooth Bucko, why you're the biggest Bucktooth Bucko, and yeah, that's always fun. But anyways, guys, don't forget to check this link down below for the merch. Link for the team will also be in the description. But if you want to buy a new Bill Standish logo Pittsburgh Piratica shirt, which are beautiful, my entire family has one, take a picture of yourself with it. Or if you want to get whatever other... I don't know if they have other kind of merchandise on the Ono shop. I'm not very familiar with it. I literally have only ever been there to buy shirts that are for my team because I'm selfish. But yeah, if you get some Piratica's merch, take a picture of it. Take a picture of it with yourself, and I will throw it in a video. I am not ashamed to show how awesome my fans are, because I love you guys. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it from me on top. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.